Charlotte Lesbian and Gay Fund has allowed Campus Pride to invest in LGBT youth in Charlotte by sponsoring 12 Charlotte students to attend our annual Camp Pride Leadership Camp.
The Charlotte Lesbian Gay Fund, even in the past 18 months, has helped us provide over 60 community outreach performances in this area.
One Voice Chorus is extremely thankful to have funding from the Lesbian and Gay Fund of Charlotte. One of our biggest, most important things of the year is to make sure we communicate clearly to the fund how effectively we're using the gracious gifts they've given us.
One of the greatest things that Time Out does is provide a safe space for kids to come and explore either their sexual identity or their gender orientation. One of our new programs that we've added thanks to the Charlotte and Lesbian Gay Fund is our school outreach program. We have been able to go in and train every counselor and social worker in Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools. We have started gay-straight alliances in half of the high schools that are in the program. We have reached almost 350 kids just in the first quarter of this year alone.
We create leaders on campus to create safe and equal university and college campuses.
We work in the community to connect people across differences. So our initial focus had always been around race, and then we expanded to race and ethnicity. And then in 2011, the board, as a matter of conscience, decided that it really needed to expand the mission to include sexual orientation.
They have a program, a Leaders Under 40 program, and they approached us to fund an individual from the gay community that was this up-and-coming leader. They had One Voice Choir sing at their annual stakeholder breakfast.
One of my singers once said that she loves being a member of One Voice because people often have this fear, and if you can put a face on what's unknown, you can't possibly have fear or hatred of something that you're familiar with.
Music gives us a doorway to places that general activism may not get you into. And we can say, this is who we are. We're just normal, everyday people who love to sing and just want to be allowed to be who we are.
Proposition 8 in Maiden, North Carolina, there was a preacher that went viral on his video.
Build a great, big, large fence. Put all the lesbians in there. Fly over and drop some food. Do the same thing with the queers and the homosexuals. And have that fence electrified till they can't get out. Feed them, and you know what? In a few years, they'll die out.
So I actually wrote a piece for the chorus called Silent Night Maiden, which was about the voices of the chorus rising against that kind of hatred in Maiden, North Carolina.
These musical groups are so much more than just getting together and singing. They are really out in our community.
There are countless examples of how Time Out Youth has impacted the lives of LGBT youth. And Jennifer is a great example of one of those stories.
Time Out Youth was really instrumental in showing me that I can still be me and be gay. I don't have to walk a certain way or talk a certain way or dress a certain way in order to be identified as someone who is gay. I told my parents after my first semester of college, and it did not go well. Ultimately, they felt that their best course of action was to withdraw financial support from me, so I dropped out of school. And I really needed a place to go to lick my wounds, so to speak, and Time Out Youth and especially Tonda Taylor provided that for me. And they really pushed and encouraged me to enroll in community college. And, ultimately I got my associate's degree and transferred to UNC Charlotte and got my bachelor's degree. And now I'm going to be starting medical school in the fall. I think the Charlotte Lesbian and Gay Fund really makes a difference. They create opportunities for other people to expand their horizons and to learn more about the world out there that's bigger than just their normal life. Bringing us all together through this fund and working to create more unity within the community is really important.
Without the support of the Charlotte Lesbian and Gay Fund, all of these wonderful organizations in Charlotte would not be able to do the amazing things they're doing in our communities.
Campus Pride sincerely appreciates the Charlotte Lesbian and Gay Fund for the work that it does in the Charlotte community.
And on behalf of the Gay Men's Chorus of Charlotte, we want to thank you.
I want to say a heartfelt thank you to the Charlotte Lesbian and Gay Fund.
On behalf of all of our youth, thank you for making sure someone is always there for them.